Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Tension high in downtown Kingston following quadruple murder.
Kirk, what's the latest?
Giovanni, it's chaos in downtown Kingston right now. At the moment, I'm at West Parade, where the latest of about 5 murders that took place in downtown Kingston happened this morning. The first one, we understand, happened sometime after 7. But let me take you to this one. The last one here is at the Popeyes food court at West Parade, where a man was sitting on a stool just outside the restaurant, where we understand that someone walked up to him with gun in hand and shot him several times. As we speak, I'm just getting reports of another murder that just happened at Petron Street. Haven't been able to get any information at all on that one. But early this morning, a double murder at DANE Street. 2 men were shot and killed. One, we understand, was in a car. And following that, a reprisal, it's understood, took place at Matches Lane. Now, we've been trying to get information from the police, but we have been unable to do so. I spoke with DCP Blake this morning, who committed that he would have spoken to me, but I suppose the murders are happening so frequent behind one another that he has not got a chance to speak with me. So a double murder this morning on Darling Street, one reprisal at Matches Lane, then the murder at the food court at West Parade, and now we're hearing about another murder at Petron Street. So far, shoppers are here, they're moving around. People are still trying to get their supplies. It's lockdown. The lockdown starts at midday today. Shoppers, we understand, stores are supposed to be closing at midday, so people can get their supplies. But people are here. People are just passing by and looking to see what's happening. But right now, it's chaos downtown, and a police source have said to me that they expect more reprisals based on the persons who were killed this morning. Gang-related, it's a long-standing war between men from Tivoli Gardens, we understand, Denham Town, and a gang from Spangers, we understand. So that's the root of it, based on what we've been told from highly placed sources. And so they say, based on the killings this morning, it is strongly believed that there could be more reprisals. We have seen a large detachment of police and military in the area. We're not sure, based on the nature of the shooting this morning and the fact that it's happening in the market district. It's hard for the police to be everywhere. The fact that this morning a man just walked up with a gun in the market district and he was able to shoot the man at the food court. It's going to be hard for the police to know when and where these murders will take place, but they're on the ground nonetheless.
Scared of needles, more young men opting for J&J shot.
You know, we have this mandate to go out in the communities to do the vaccination for COVID-19, and today we are doing the Johnson & Johnson, which is the one injection. And it is loved by a lot of people, especially the men who don't like needles, because the Johnson & Johnson is just one needle, and they're enjoying it.
How has the turnout been?
The turnout is slow, but as any other community intervention, I guess we just have to wait and see if more people will be mobilized later.
We have organized with the Ministry of Health 2 vaccination centers in the constituency today. So this is one of them at Jonestown Primary School, and the other is at the Trenchtown Polytechnic College. Right. And you know, we did some flyers to promote it and a town cry. We had with a voice message which I made, and they drove around, and so you know, people came out early, and you know, they're still coming. I hope that we get more numbers. You know, there's a lot of hesitancy around the place, as you know, in the community and so on. So, but I feel the more people who get vaccinated in the community, it will encourage others So these people are, I'm very, very pleased that they are here and have taken the bold step to get vaccinated. And, over at Trenchtown College, I believe we'll have a good turnout there as well. So, it's a start. I don't think this should be a one-time thing. I hope we can repeat this fairly regularly, because I'm sure as time passes, demand is going to continue to grow. And I think people like to be able to do it in their community, because they don't have to spend the money on taxi, and when they come, they don't have a long waiting in a big crowd, So I think that is a better system. We've been calling for it, and I reached out to the government from about mid-August to ask them if we could do this. And they kept saying yes, but nothing was happening. So I eventually reached out to Mackenzie, because Minister Mackenzie, they had already done, as usual, the first place to get done was West Kingston, that's Trenchtown and Denham Town. But he's my neighbor, and we have a good cordial relationship. So I reached out to him and said, well, we must be next then. And he said yes, he would arrange. So here we are today. We're not politicizing it, as you can see. There's no orange, no branding as such, but we're using our constituency organization, which is a strong organization, to help get the thing going, And as I said, in these communities, there's a tremendous amount of hesitancy, the amount of misinformation that flows through social media, videos with all these people professing to be experts who are saying pure negativity about vaccination. It's a hard challenge. You have to really try and persuade people, and that's what we're trying to do, and we will continue and stick to it, because I believe at the end of the day that if Jamaica doesn't get to a significant percentage of the population vaccinated, this COVID thing is going to go on and on and on, and we need to conquer it, So that's why I kind of use metaphors of wartime, It's like we're in a war against this virus, all hands on deck, leave politics behind. That's not to say as the opposition we mustn't do our job, which is to hold the government accountable, and we've been doing that. And from time to time we take positions which are strident, but we have to. But at the same time, when it comes to organizing the society to get vaccinated and any other positive things that we think have to be done, we are on board as part of a national effort, and we're not playing politics with it.
Single father of 3 fears for son's future.
One of them can just go on the path, and they can do something. They can with the path. Because when I go up to the swim school, them say if you don't live by the path, you cannot get a tablet. So when they on the path, we get free lunch. But they have to give you money. And it's hard for me to find bus here to go up a campus, so right? Campus right at UC. So God, every morning I can go on 102 and right at Kingston Road, right at KC School. I'm going to put him on 102 and 102 carry him up, and I'm meeting right at Captain, so the old time Captain of a town, and slung and wait for him. Put him on the taxi. Make it come right there. I guess I'm late. From about 2001, I live here. Till we are 2002.
How many bedrooms?
It's 2.
And it's you and your 3 sons and who?
And my mother. But you see, right now, the Solitex dropping on. And they cannot to have a safe house, and the house is leaking and everything. And for children, and children them are in our house, and it's a leak. Every time the TV not working, and go fix it, make them can out of the road. Because I don't like the on the road. I just too inside here hot. So that's why I lie down on the car dark. And I watch one show and then because in there. So me now after just on the road and lie down here. Because I don't keep rent, I just keep by myself. Because for me I grew up from a little youth, wow, in a gang. So one change. Sometimes they're right here. And sometimes they're not happy there on the road. Just to look at sidewalk, and them like to see the sidewalk clean, and them love to swim. Right? because him slow. He can't find him and little you a bite the kid and he never fast right and head back to us. A bite the kid down and he double slow. He cannot be right. I mean a 993 Lena, 9th grade. But him willing, him say OSHANE DALEY, right something. Cannot right, but him look so calm, him sweet. Him sweet.
Come here. So he says because they see you sweeping, why they take off?
Yes, but I don't like it. I want to tell him go sweeping. I like it.
You want better for them?
Yeah, better change it. I mean, you can hear the light. I mean, the darkness too much.
So has any community members helped you in any way?
Sometimes, but my mother dear, sometimes she will cook dinner and do every little thing for them, but sometimes it's really slow.
So what's one of your greatest needs at the moment?
Boys, sometimes I just can't say something. A better chance.
Better chance?
A better choice
Oh.
and them looking at the future. If they can have a future in front of them, they can go and make nobody don't use them, push them around and abuse them. I lick them in their head. Because when they lick them in their head, go back to square.
I'm flanking from there.
So why you change?
True, we get it already. We move and go there and town. And they say, I got different school.
And which school you go?
One eye.
When I saw you doing at school now?
What am I
Learn.
talking about?
Which school you?
Hmm?
Hmm?
Michael.
Oh, you Michael practice?
Yeah, I never get in
Hmm?
I never get in letter. I never get a letter about the school.
Oh, you don't start as yet?
No.
Oh. Okay, so you're just waiting a letter to get to start, to get into Michael?
Yeah.
From who?
My upper school.
From Kingston?
Yeah.
So you just want the public to help you to
Help them.
help them?
Yeah, because they say when they get a little help, I feel good. Because sometimes I'm on the road, and 3 o'clock I'm on the road, 3, 4 o'clock, in the early morning, I street road, and I say, Father, why you guide me and protect me on the journey, because I just have to order the food for them. Then they can have the food for them. Him with grass, he can write and then learn to look about the tablet. He can know the tablet and then look at the gear. But through the Wi-Fi and it over next door, but there's some Wi-Fi there. And sometimes they load and show on it and them think about sometimes I have make them take it off and make them can do the schoolwork on it because they're not gonna get the tablet. They can show the loader on the part. Him not on the part, him not on the part, him not on the part, and the 3 boys I had. And none of them on the part. Hope to me can to help myself to do the right thing. Because me not perfect. And no man not perfect. And one man perfect. The Almighty perfect. But I want somebody can teach me to write the thing and to follow the farm. Because I cannot follow the farm. Because I tell my mother to come go down there to help me follow the farm. But she don't want to come.
Prior to the no movement days, how many days of the week were you working?
Sometimes I just 3 days. I have to wait on police where him say 6 feet distance from a person. So we just have to wait when him say then I can move because I work with MPM. MPM, but I don't have an ID because they don't do an ID to show say where. A vest and give me blue vest. Where I give me blue vest and when police grab me, when we can go say, I'm gonna have an ID, they must say where the ID there. They sign with them, but they give you a contract.
Oh, you started this year?
Yeah.
4 months.
4 months, they give you. So now I just go on and ping pong with it. Change better go. To through the COVID, they have to stay home, but they take the vaccine, and when they take the vaccine up an arena, but they have a second dose, they take the second dose. But it's when they take the first dose, my body feel weak. I say I walk, like me I walk on a mountain, on the lower there, I'm coming up on UC. I'm coming down and I come down to children and so. And so I reach a children and so I walk out to liquor theatre and so. I'm coming down to camp and so. I say, see knockout. Come on, I start get giddy. Because I never do drink and see and I never eat. I'm going to take the vaccine. And I come down and take some children caffeine, big children. And so we take the caffeine. We just feel knockout. And then the people start to work through me. I'm only this road. I just call the supervisor and tell the supervisor, I can't come out there because we take the vaccine. And some bumps come up on my skin and all part of my body. Tear from my leg. And I scratch it. I feel bump on it. And I take the pill. Liquid the flow. Because I'm looking when they have a choke, because sometimes I also say, when you get on the children and I put them bad and white and as soon as I come by it. So I say I have to take the second dose. Because if I go take the second dose, I remind me my body got to do it. Now they may get free lunch. I may give them when you want juice money to buy for juice and everything. But it's when them the part you have to pay bag of money, bag of school fee. Because sometimes school fee are $6,000. And then say them give me a package. You can buy khaki, tie, book. I can't afford it. And give my mother $5,000 to help me sweep the road. Either pretty and give them lunch money, either honor me one. Me and mother and father. And I want it's hard. I don't know to pull it out. And nobody don't want to go with me. Because them feel say me gonna get the money and go and spend it on myself. Me don't want them on your own. Me a sweep the road with MPM up at the back road, up at 97 at the back road. The base there. MPM, solid weight. I'm a good youth. I want help. I help. I want. I don't want nothing but I want them in a good health. So those want the help. When they can go at the park, when school open back now, they can go at the park.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.